9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Hello guys, welcome to the stream. I hope you guys are well. Yeah, today we're gonna be doing more of this. Yes, it's a new show with all elements. How else can I explain this, man? Yeah, remember GameChanger? Remember the series of shows we used to call Bring Your Tactics, where I diagnose your tactics and look into your saves. With GameChanger, then was Bring Your Tactics with another show. Well, I combined them both into a new show called Diagnosis. Yes, it's a chance for me to jump into a save or even tactics. Yeah, so we'll be looking at some of the tactics that have come in from Discord is primarily. Yeah, so guys, welcome to the show. Yeah. Okay. Now, the main thing here, we will have this appearing on Bustthenet Gaming as well, the other channel where I do most of the shorter form content. Meanwhile, hope you guys are well. And Maximovic, welcome back, brother. How are you doing, man? You see you having your coffee. Okay, so once again, thank you. We will be putting up links for tactics later. But first, we've got two very interesting saves. First up, remember the Arne slot challenge I asked you guys to do last week, few weeks ago. So I came up with an Arne slot replication. Alright, then we looked at things like the Arne slot tactics. We basically broke those tactics down and what was happening in real life. And I came up with one interpretation, and I asked whether any of you guys out there want to do your own interpretation. And well, I noticed that there have been some submissions, so we'll be looking at those too. And of course, we also have one save. So we got two saves and a few tactics to do today. So without further ado, let's get cracking. Okay, so first up, we've got this save here, and it comes from one of you. I won't mention names, so no one knows. Okay, and this is the Arne slot replication. So his first season, he did okay. I mean, the save was from 0, right? Meaning when I shared the save with you guys, it's at the same point you start the season. So there was no like head start from me or whatever. So these are basically your tactics. So this is Matty Zuck's slot tactic. He's got a DM, Volante with move into channels. A fullback is cutting narrow. Another fullback is staying normal, so he might come in, he might go out. One CD, one ball playing defender with dribble more. Okay, all right, that makes sense. Van Dijk does tend to dribble a bit more. Hey, Godspurs, how are you doing, man? We got a winger crossing from the byline and another winger, a shadow striker who's been told to roam from position, and a complete forward. Shorter passing. I like this tactic. It's not overcomplicated. There's not too many PIs. When you play it very narrow like this, of course, you're going to encourage those balls to come inside. It's actually the way, I mean, it's very funny because everybody was thinking it. The focus play through the middle is the one that causes through balls to go through the middle, right? Until one fine day, a lot of us started noticing that the narrower you go, the more your passes go inside as well. And as I did confirm that width has two effects in the game. First, positionally. Secondly, encouraging players to direct the passes there. So what does focus play do then? Focus play actually gets those central midfielders to move to the side of the focus so that there can be more passes within the area. That's what focus play does. So those central midfielders, they shift closer to the area of the focus, so there'll be more passes in that area. So whereas if you go narrower, you're telling your players to pass in a certain direction more often, right? So if you go wide, you're telling your players pass the ball out to the flanks a bit more. So you don't really affect the positioning, meaning the two central midfielders don't shift as much as they would if you use the focus instruction. So that's basically the difference between the focus play instruction and the width instruction, because the width instruction positions those players wider relative to each other, whereas the focus play affects the positioning of the players with respect to the area of the focus. So I know it sounds a bit strange, but yeah, I mean, we had a suspicion that that was the case, and as I did confirm it in a post on the Sports Interactive forums, which are the forums I moderate on as well. So distribute the centre backs and counter press. Nice, I mean, it's his first season, he didn't do too badly. I mean, we're not gonna look and go like, oh no, how is this? But let's look at the data hub for a main summary. Wow, this is impressive. 2.61 goals per game, is conceded 0.688. That's good. That's very good. I mean, yes. I mean, this is after a season. It's very typical if you start a season within the first 10 games, you might see this as high as 5. It's happened to me many times. And then you see your conceded per game to be like as low as 0.2. Yeah, great. No, maybe your first 10 games are great games. You smash everybody 6-0, 7-0. So it could be really high, but then it tends to average out across the whole season. And if this is the average across the season, it just means that he scores guaranteed 2 goals per game. All right, and he concedes less than a goal a game. Now those are good numbers. Now let's look at other things, right? So normally what I like to do is get a good feeling of what your tactic is like. So what you can do is go to the data hub again, and then there's something else that you can check, right? Go to team, edit, and then what we'll do is the XG table, general performance. Basically, those are the only 2 things I look at. I mean, we could pass maps as well. Pass map, not this one. There's one that there's got passes. Not last match. We won pass maps for the last 5. Where is it? I mean, they got short map. Yeah, short map, but that's the one. Okay, sorry. Okay, so XG table, what does this tell me? How good were you at creating chances? 91.6. That is good. That is a very good number, because it means that, you see, you want this number to be very high, right? It just means that you created a lot of goal scoring chances, but you won't know what the quality of those goal scoring chances are. It just means you could have had like a 3.64 XG, but you had 30 shots per game, and every shot was from outside the box. It still says you had a high XG, but it could have been all like 0.01, 0.02, like really bad chances, right? And furthermore, you type of chances as well. You don't want crosses as the majority of your chances. That means they're to hit. Those are low quality chances too. So you want to check this then. Short map. You notice when it comes to team analytics, I only have 3. You don't need more than these 3. Seriously, these are only 3 that you need. Okay, so you come in here and go like, okay, this is seriously impressive, man. This is super impressive. 61 with the feet. I mean, I can't get that done. But it's like last 5 matches, maybe, but 61 with the feet. That's a lot of footy chances. The foot. I mean, I already think 60% is a good number. This is very high. This is a very high number. Let's look at the quality. 0.23, that's not bad. Short of target, but that's Ibrahim Konate. That's a corner. But Diego Jota is not a corner. 0.67. 0.33 here, Darwin Núñez, a shot that's saved. Here, we've got 0.81 shot that's blocked by XG. 0.22. When you get these kind of chances, you're doing something very right. Okay, let's take a look at some of your matches, right? So this is a very impressive one. Let's just pick a few matches. Let's just pick a random one because it's the first time I'm seeing the same myself. So let's go to an away match first, okay? So let's not start with the home matches. Let's go away. Let's pick Everton. That's a good match to watch. Let's watch match stats. 17. Clear cut chances. You had 2. See? 2.61. 2. I'm not surprised. Let's watch the goals. Let's see what kind of goals you scored. Hey James, what's up? What's up? How are you, brother? Long time no see. Okay, so let's slow this down. It's going too fast. Okay, this is on 2D Classic, right? So this must have been, let's find out where this starts from. It starts from a throw-in, no biggie, okay? I mean, that's no big deal. But this, I'm always telling everyone, right? You know, even you see this in real life. A lot of times, commentators are complaining about teams defending at the far post. Just check it. Every single week, you're gonna have something. Oh, it's terrible defending at the far post. Terrible defending at the far post. It's like a record machine that's being played on repeat every weekend. There's a reason why that's happening. It's not uncommon. Thing is, more and more coaches right now targeting the far post. Arne Slot is doing that as well. So a lot of these coaches are targeting, except for Arsenal. Of course, Arsenal have lost of creativity in front of goal. Let's take Arsenal, put them to one side, because Arsenal are not creative anymore. Okay, they're very good at scoring from set pieces, but they're hopeless right now at scoring from open play. I don't think they've scored a goal from open play since November. So if you want to look at a good example of a team that's not scoring for open play, look at Arsenal. You do not want to play like Arsenal right now. So if you can, what you need to do when you're creating this kind of tactics is your fullbacks can't be short. I'm sorry to say this, but it's the flavor of the last few years. So if you have a fast fullback who's reasonably tall, I'm not asking him to be a giant. 1.8 is generally enough. They will get the jump on a lot of the guys at the far post. So we got Darwin Núñez, nice. Okay, goes to Gravenberch. And Luis Diaz, short guy, got inside. The defender lost the marker. McAllister, Alexander from a corner. Nicely worked, man. Virgil van Dijk from the edge of the area. Very nice. 2 goals. Okay, we want to see your. I want to see your. I want to see your open play movement. Again, we just seen this. We just saw that. So we'll go to comprehensive highlights now. What I want to do now is I want to see how close this is. I'm not going to judge on whether you're like 100% Arne Slot. At the end of the day, everybody's got the interpretation. Okay, Gravenberch, quite deep. Konate, I told you, right, we have to watch it in real time sometimes. Okay. You got 2 defenders back. Yeah, you're not as psychotic as me. This is nice. I mean, like, I'm seeing players going down through the lines. There's a lot of attempts to get inside, 1, 2, 3, there we go. Something that you see Liverpool doing, going to the side and then the players attacking the far side, right? My finger good? My finger very good. My finger very good. Oh yes, sorry guys, I forgot to say this at the top of the show. I really did. I have to apologize. I sincerely apologize for missing my stream last night. Please forgive me. Yours truly was all ready. He had everything done for the show. But I decided I needed to catch some shut-eye. Half an hour before the stream shut. I told you, I just need 10-minute power nap. I'll be fine. This coming from a person who had not slept for the last 17 hours. I just need to catch some shut-eye. I'll be fine. Okay? Because the night before that was a monster Wukong session, right? Me being Monkey God and all. Unfortunately, when I touched my head on the sofa, it was just the sofa. I didn't wake up until like midnight because everybody got to bed leaving me alone. And then I realized it was midnight. So I just carried myself to bed and I fell asleep. So I do apologize for missing out on last night's stream. I was asleep in dreamland. Dreaming wonderful dreams, I have to admit. It was I had a very nice sequence of dreams involving my wife. Pity I can't tell her about this. I don't think you guys need to know. There's too much information for you to process in one evening. But here, coming back, McAllister. See, this is what I like, right? This is what I like. You've got support down the flanks here, okay? We've got plenty of support down the flanks. Let's see if I can do this again, okay? All right. So we've got this support down the flanks here for our boy, right? Okay. Okay. See this area here. Okay, you got 1 and 2. Now, this is something I like to see. Okay, it just means that he's gonna give, you're gonna get the players to support him, right? So something that you want to be able to do. So he gets back and then you can see he has options to pass the ball. This is what you gotta, if you struggle making tactics, right? These are things that you want to spot. You see, whenever I see tactics coming in, right, and people like struggle to create chances, it's always because, right, when they get the ball into the final third, they run out of options. The guy just simply has to take a shot at goal, or give the ball away. Again, ball is going up, he's got plenty of support. He just has to check back this way, and he can pass the ball here. Right, so this is something that you can do easily in your saves as well. Right, so I like that. So it's something that you see Liverpool having options when they go forward. Plenty of options to pass the ball, and it's great. The tactic is a good tactic. I like this. Yeah, it's 4-2-3-1s right now are the super tactics, bro. Aiman Lambrani, how are you, brother? Welcome to the stream, man. Did you beat Scorpion Lord? Yeah, I knocked everybody out. Yeah, I only got the relic holders left. I beat the Scorpion Lord. I beat Yin Tiger all in one go. Yeah. When I woke up, I woke up at 7 o'clock this morning. I went to the computer, sat down, boom, all night. All one go. Every one of them fell. Now, I'll share with you guys later. Yeah, not now. Let's go focus on Football Manager first. All right, so Konate. Yeah, this is good. This is a very well thought out tactic. You see plenty of support again down the flanks. Luis Diaz using his pace gets behind players and then gets to the area. Tsimikas is there. I love this tactic. Very, very nice. Very nice. Okay, this is all we needed to see from there. Let's take a look at, oh man, Newcastle 7-0. Always good to watch plenty of goals. So let's look at this. So after a game, right? Every game, this is my first spot of call. Pass man. Because I'll go through this like that. I'll go like, what's the average I'm doing? Quite high? Yeah, not bad. Then I come in. Second step, come in here. How many clear-cut chances did I have? Now, these are not too many, but decent chances now, then clear-cut. Let's watch the goals. We're doing well, man. Hey, Dodovich, how are you, man? Last time I played a 4-2-3 was 2012, 2017, from 2018 to now. Play mostly. 4-4-2 is a great tactic, man. Yeah, I think the strongest tactic is the 4-4-2. Hey, Sean Militant. The Militant, are you back? Welcome. Nice, lovely tactic. Looking at the goals here, Gravenberch with an injury, slips into Szoboszlai, crossing to the far post, Luis Diaz with a header. Very nice tactic. Again, Diogo Jota dropping deep, playing as a complete forward. Okay, good. Not easy to find. This is a good, nice. Szoboszlai to Diogo Jota, gets inside, shoots, and gets another goal. Yeah. Who's this? Højbjerg? You signed a player called Højbjerg. You added to the squad. Ah, okay. Alright. Got you of 1 point for signing players. I thought nobody is supposed to sign. I didn't state the rules, right? I didn't say you cannot sign players, right? Yeah, I never said that, right? I never said you can't sign players. Yeah, it's okay. Transfers in. Transfer history. You had Pierre-Emile Højbjerg. You added it to the squad. Okay lah, cheap 17 million. It's a good signing actually. Yeah. Smart, sharp signing. So okay, so far I think looking at the table, it was a close fight, man. You lost 5 times. You lost to Chelsea, you lost to Man City, Newcastle, Arsenal, Spurs. All right, top scorer for your team was Mo Salah, Darwin Núñez. If I looked at the league and look at your top creator, let's look at. I can tell from my own chart here. Money squad assists, open play open play chances. Who are the ones who created the most goal scoring chances for your team? Right, open play key passes per 90 minutes. Meaning, in open play, a chance. A pass from them led to a shot on goal. That's what basically this tells you. Okay, that's a beautiful thing about watching YouTube, Aiman. You can always rewind. You can always rewind at the start when I was talking about the tactic. Because on YouTube we can rewind the show. So Alexander Arnold created 2.32. Chances created per 90 0.74. Chances created per 90 0.62. Chances created per 90 0.85. Chance, holy wow. This is a team of super creatives. Look at the number of players creating chances in this tactic. You got Dominic Szoboszlai. Every game there's one chance he creates. Everybody else almost a chance. Open play key passes, he creates 2 chances that lead to a shot on goal. 2 chances, 2.5 chances, 2.5 chances, 2.5 chances, 2.5 chances, 2.5 chances, 2.5. This is open play key pass that led to a shot. Very nice. Progressive passes, most of them. Okay, this is fine. This is not important. Shot outside the box per 90. I actually have this, no? I actually keep track of all this. Did you maybe read the email? I didn't even know there was an email that was sent to me yesterday. I didn't even know. Yeah. Was it sent to where did you send the email to, man? I was checking my emails today. I didn't, unless you sent it to the Bustthenet email. That's the only one I didn't check today. Yeah, hold on. Anyway, I've got a we shall carry on with this. Okay, so chances this is very good. Okay, so looking at the tactic right now, I think this tactic has done quite well. Has done very well, in fact. I like the fact that you chose this. It's a very sharp thing to do on Football Manager. Very sharp thing to do. I think that I don't see a lot of I get people liking again pressing as a tactic, right? Like a preset, right? Everyone wants to use again, but I always thought again pressing seems so desperate. As every time I win the ball back, I have to pump it forward to look for a chance. But here, this is even smarter. No? It's like let the team. If you've got a team of very good decision makers, right? You've got a team that's got very good technical players. It's really good not to have this on. The only time I actually have this on is when I'm playing counter-attacking football. Yeah, that's it. When I'm an underdog playing counter-attacking football, I will use this all the time. Yeah, but this is a good tactic. I think other things that we could check on. There is one more thing that we're going to do, which is look at your overall stats for the team. And you can do it from... Suddenly I forgot where I'm going. Stats here, there. Player detail. Okay. Alright. I want to see who got into goal scoring positions. Darwin Núñez got into a lot of goal scoring positions, 13.25, and he got him to score 15 goals. He's better than the numbers in real life, man. He's better than his real life numbers. Hey, you actually got Darwin Núñez to score more goals than he does in real life. Hey, kudos, man. For that already you got a gold star. Mohamed Salah, okay, 12.92 XG, 18 is even higher. Now, how do you know what's a good number, what's a bad number? Okay, basically 10 XG, 13 goals. So the ratio should be 1 to, that should be the ratio, 1.3. So this is actually above the 1.3 ratio, or close to it. This is good. Dominic Szoboszlai, okay, Dominic Szoboszlai's finishing wasn't very good, it was understandable. They can tell, you see, underperformed, right? He should have scored more goals, but he didn't. Yeah, he wasted a lot of opportunities. Gravenberch is probably from range. Curtis Jones as well, which is no biggie. Let's look at open play key passes, not this. Assists, yeah, this is more Salah with 10 assists. This is okay, all right. Nowhere near the real life numbers, but it's okay. Open play key passes, not important. Chances created, more important. Mo Salah created something like 29 chances for his teammates, had 10 assists, okay. Bruno Fernandes, Mo Salah from the wings, Gabriel number 10. Okay, this is good. These are all very, very nice numbers. Okay. Yeah, these are great. I think this is a fantastic tactic. I know towards the end you won it on goal difference over Man City, which is still a good performance, man. I think this tactic has done well. It has done well. Okay. Let's look at the next save. Next save is a help me save. Okay. Lots of leaks loaded. Let's take a look at this. Now this is going to be different. Right? The first one is basically us looking at an RNA slot. Now we're going to take a dive into this save and see how we can. There's nothing that I can do, man. You're top of the table, so what's wrong? I thought that you were bottom of the table and we needed to help you out. But you're top of the table, man. There's nothing I need to do. You're top. Oh. All right. I see this tactic. I immediately go, why? Why? Why play this tactic? I get very worried, man, when I can see this kind of tactics. I get scared. But looking at your numbers, you're still doing well. So, I mean, if this is working for you, why would you want to change it? Let's look at your data up first. Okay, again, team, we only want to see 3 things, huh? See, these 3 things will tell us whether his tactic is good, bad, or ugly. That's it. Very simple. I tell you, this is the only thing you need to check. All the other data here is you don't waste your time. Yeah. There's no need to go, oh, I need to check this, for that, for this. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your time. Okay, look at XG table. And then what's the last one? Pass map, short map. Okay, that's it. That's the only things we need. Oh. That's the only things we need, okay? First up, let's look at this. 2.92 XG. Okay, but from this alone, I say that you're creating lots of goal scoring chances. You're not giving away too many. Okay, that's good. Let's look at the chances created. 31, okay. All right, if it ever comes down to a season where you need to win something by GD, you're not creating as many good chances compared to other teams. All right. You might be scoring. So the day your strikers stop scoring, you're going to be in trouble. This is what this tells me. See, I like to see saves. Like when I do a save, I want my saves to have a higher XG number than this. Because the next one will tell me what kind of chances I'm creating. 0.66. I don't know who your defenders are. Hold on. Huh? Okay. This is not helpful. Okay. Berhan and Eklund. Okay, so we got defenders called Eklund, Berhan. So we see any DC, he's gone. No? Ondo. So you have to come in here, and then when you come to this, right, you need to know which of these, like this is a defender, so it's out. We don't want this because it means it's coming from Eklund, coming from a corner. Okay, so there's one 0.3, one 0.9, not bad. Not bad, but you see the chances? 23 over 36, a third. A third of your chances are with the head, 2/3 are from the feet. I mean, I would say that this is not bad. It's still quite a good system. Yeah, it's still a decent system. This is a decent system, man. Yeah. So I mean, let me just I'm going to use a tactic. Let's look at some of the highlights from your saves, right? Okay, so this is. I noticed you beat Bayern at home. Wow, this is a Borussia, but you were playing a 4-3-3. You played a 4-3-3 against Bayern and you beat them. Why change? Because I would think that, I know the 4-3-3 is not flashy, but it does its job, you know. It's not one of those. A 4-3-3 is defense is 7 players, right? No wonder they had a player sent off. And they had 2 own goals. No, they had a player sent off, man. Yeah. This one, let's chalk it off, okay? Let's chalk it off. Home win 1-0. You see, with 3 guys up top. 3 guys up top, bro. No. More strikers doesn't mean you got to score more goals or create more chances. Yeah, and he got a goal from a corner. Okay, well, yeah, I mean, if you like this tactic, go ahead. But this, you see, more strikers don't mean you got more goals, man. Let's take a look at this game, but watch it on comprehensive highlights. Okay, because I want to see how the game flowed like. Oh. See what happens, right? Okay, you see your flanks already opened up already. Your defenders better be good, and they're good enough for them to read the play. See what I mean? You put the ball forward, you can't even get to the ball. We have been playing it a bit deeper. Why don't you play your 4-3-3 with this tactic? Then it might be interesting. Then you can actually use this to start with, or you want to push, right? See, because you've got 3 players out of the game. Yeah, 3 players out of the game. They go to the flank straight away. They get inside, and your 3 forwards are not going to come back and defend. Don't play 4-3-3 with this tactic. I don't get it. You don't get to play 4-3-3 with this tactic. Or you don't want to play 4-3-3 with this tactic. I don't know which one of those two are. Score one more. Score your goals. See, because you see, the reason why the throw-in didn't work for you as well, okay, is this. You see that? When the throw-in happens, right, where are your players? And this is your own throw-in, no? See this 3 over here? Three forwards, right? So he gets the ball. He can't pass it to any of these 3 guys because they're gone already. So he has to pass it inside. Loose pass. You need these 2 players to pass. So I mean, if this guy had gotten a pass, maybe he can release it. But then your players are not on the defensive line. I mean, there we go through the line already. See this move here? Watch this, right? You see 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Already they're in between your lines, right? So they don't need to actually. They're quite comfortable, man, at the back. All they gotta do is play one here. This guy has to come out. He has to come out. No, you can't ask why this guy didn't go. Right? This guy will react because he didn't react, right? So he's gonna go. He goes, boom. It's true. It's just lucky your fullback read the danger first. Of course I can help, but it will be to tweak your tactic. Okay? Because right now, I think that you playing 4-3-3 isn't helping your cause. No? I mean, yeah, you're doing okay, but looking at the numbers, it's not like you're creating a lot of great goal scoring chances. See, I mean, 1, 2, 3. You are top of the table, right? You are top of the table. Okay, XG is great. I mean, you could fall back on this tactic, but something like that. It's control possession. Still no. It's not control possession. There's no okay. Let's look at the possession numbers. 53% isn't control possession. 60% is control possession. This is you have nice numbers, but I wouldn't call this I wouldn't call this a possession-based tactic. Yeah. A possession-based tactic would not have 53% possession. You got some 65, yeah, okay, good. Some matches you'll have high numbers, 62%. Some, yeah, you have some numbers that are very good, 60%, 57%, 52%. Some numbers. I mean, possession isn't everything in this game. No? Like, what's the point of having possession if you are gonna have, you're gonna struggle? I mean, like right now. Your flanks are so exposed, man. Already we saw a couple of highlights where your flanks were exposed. And possession, there are several kinds of possession, at this game. I mean, like, okay, you want to you keep control of the ball. I mean, for me, okay, I will share with you what I would be doing. Okay, let's look at your team. Okay, let's look at your profile of your team first. Okay. All right. Average height of your team It's not bad, but let's look at your starting group of players. Not bad. I mean, like, most of them okay. I wouldn't say they're particularly tall. Your strikers, only one of your strikers could be classed as a player who's got some jumping reach. But the rest of them needs pace and acceleration. Okay, even if you play a possession-based tactic, right? By the time you get into the opponent's third to score goals, right? You have to move them away from their goal for you to score goals because your players aren't that tall. So you're not going to be able to drop across on their heads and they're going to go score goals for you, right? So you need to create a situation where you are running behind the lines most of the time. You have to, there are three ways to break a defensive line. You either go over it, through it, or around it, behind it, right? So basically what you do is like what Man City like to do. They like to have a player get in behind. That's when Raheem Sterling was at his peak, when he was actually a Man City player. Then the other one is the through ball through the lines, right? Okay, through ball through the lines, something that you might see certain teams doing, right? From the half space, they play a through ball. Then you've got the ball over the top. Okay, now the question is, okay, your only option is, okay, you can't cross the ball. So you got to play the ball. You got to create situations where your players are running through the lines and you can play a through ball to them. But the problem is, these guys are too far away. So, like some of your players, they might be fast, but you got to leverage off their pace now. Like, you've got a striker here. Let's see who's been playing in this position the most. Okay. Striker, you played him 13 times in this position. 13 times here. Who else have you got? Fenzi, Tactics. You played him 7 times here. Little Lewis, Tactics. You played him 21 times here. So basically, Little Lewis and Banger are the two players that you've been using up top. Yeah, Little Lewis and Banger are the two players that you've been using up top. Okay. All right. Okay. Personally, this is me, right? Okay. All right. So I've got Little Lewis. He's got some. I got Banger, who's fast. I got Fenzi, who's concentration and bravery. Here you got concentration, bravery. How would I play this without changing your tactic too much? Huh? You want possession, right? So if you want to do a possession-based tactic, so let's look at this. Okay, we won't change things too much. Okay, we won't change things too much. I give you something else as a flavor. Okay, so basically what we'll do is something like that. PP, winger. Okay, so we're just gonna take your. We're just gonna save this. Just gonna call it A. Yeah, load. Yeah, I hope this is coming to the wrong folder already. And put him back here. This is your DLFS was here. Okay, so we're gonna try this now. Okay, we're not gonna play him as a complete forward. We're just gonna place him as a deep line for the attack. For you. Okay, then use a short fella to get behind defensive lines. He's got some strength, passing, vision, decisions, concentration. We got AP here. We'll get this guy to play as a fullback on attack instead. We'll drop. Okay, passing on the lowest, passing on short is never a good idea. Yeah. This lower short tempo doesn't have to be short all the time. Okay. Right. So CM on support. AP. Why AP? Regista will turn him into a deep line playmaker on support. So I don't have to worry about these two roles. We'll play this guy as a ball winning midfield on support. So he gets up here and helps us protect this side of the pitch. We'll get this guy to be a fullback on attack as well. So we don't need to run away with the ball all the time. We'll get this guy to be an inverted winger. So you tuck inside here, work with this person as a Mazzala on support in this half space to play the balls over to this side. They're not ball winners. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I love it when people tell me they're not ball winners in the team. You mean not a single play in your team has aggression? There's aggression. All we need is aggression. Bravery will help, yeah, but we can still get him to hustle and try and win the ball. Yeah, okay, no aggression. First rule of thumb, no. We have to have aggression in the team. There we got one fella. Okay, all right. We got players. Okay. Who's this Glavik? Glavik? No, not you. I saw another player. Let's take these all unavailable. Okay. All right. Me. There we go. You. Okay, come. You're playing. Okay, so we got this guy, Milovic. Tackling is 10 is okay. His aggression is 17. That's what I want. Anticipation, concentration, and work rate. Plus, he can play 1-2s and killer balls. So 1-2s. Like spot, this guy will work very well with this fullback. Very, very well with this fullback. Okay, so guess what? We're not going to try killer balls. I tell you what, you come here. Okay, Glavik, whatever your name is. You, honestly, you might as well just stay behind. You better just stay here, that's all. You see, he ain't useful in front or in the middle. His aggression is 9, his bravery is 9. So he shouldn't be inside these two positions. No way am I putting him in there. Fancy, left, no. Why you left? Okay, never mind. Left. Got anybody right-footed? Brian Pastor. I mean, left-footed players can still be wingers. All left. You want a right-footer. You know why right? Because he will bend the ball towards this side. Whereas the left-footed players, they have to come inside. They lose some. They lose some of that. Nobody. Make Banger. Banger is right-footed. Got cross also. You're short. Okay, Banger, you come back here. Okay, Fancy finishing 15, bravery, concentration. Oh my goodness. This guy's he's gonna never be around to break the offside trap. But we'll try these guys first. Little Lewis. Right, acceleration still quite fast. Okay, drop you there then. Okay, Fancy, no strength, no passing. Good. Okay, Fancy, you are really dropping far. Okay. Okay, we got per calendar, passing, vision, decisions. Okay, all right, per calendar. Let's try you out here. Okay, all right, that's our team. Yeah, you have 2 ball winners. Right? Anyway, these kind of 3-man midfield systems, right? You better have 6 in your team. I don't like playing 3 anymore. I don't think this is efficient use of players in Football Manager. Yeah, I only play one midfielder systems. I only have 1 midfielder here. The rest are up here already. Yeah, this guy can actually play here. This guy can actually play here. This guy can be a roaming playmaker. He can cover the distance with fullbacks. You got enough. Yeah. It's very funny, Football Manager this year. I think previous years of Football Manager, you really needed like a lot of central mids. Now you don't. It's just funny how the game has changed. At least it has for me. Last time it was so different. Okay, let's just try this. Yeah, so we'll apply this. I think you can play this because it's not too different from what you're doing at the moment. We just put a player here. So what we will do is he will sit narrower. Okay, take more risks. Okay, we'll get this guy to tackle harder. Okay, we'll get this guy to tackle harder. Yeah, I know they might have low bravery, but we don't care. We would just want them to we just want them to get aggressive. Okay, this one is fine. This is fine. Okay, and then we are gonna play it on balance. I notice you're playing on low mentalities. That's fine. Low crosses, we're gonna take it off. Hold shape and regroup. We don't need this. We don't need this. We don't need this. I mean, it's very funny. You want to play high possession, but you're asking your goalkeeper to get rid of the ball quickly. Don't need to do that. Mid block, I never use this. Trap outside. There's no point doing that. Okay, we can play lower defensive line and somewhere around here. My goodness. Just now you did this and you did that. No, that's not good. I wouldn't do that. Okay, we won't even play prevent. We'll just invite crosses so that these guys will tuck inside, encouraging these guys to drop back. Then we will play mixed a bit more because you want to play mid block. and then you want to pass your way slowly. By the time you get to the final third, you're not going to get a lot of goal scoring opportunities. Okay, we're going to have counter press. Counter press is an instruction is an instruction about possession. Okay, it literally means when I had the ball and I lost it, I want to win the ball back straight away. See, counter pressing is not. It is there to help you increase your possession numbers. Regroup just means you drop back once you lose the ball. Defend first. That's what regroup does. So I personally would play with counter press if I wanted to have a high possession tactic. I want to control the game, I want to control possession, 100% I'll be using counter press. Okay, so we go into this game. I don't know if we've got the right defenders. 13 jumping reach, oh my goodness. 7 jumping reach. What happened to height in your team, boy? For defenders? Was Bansik? Okay, alright. You are about anyone I can see you store. Eklund? Okay, good. Okay, let's go. Possession here, yeah. Mostly is from the goalkeeper and the defenders passing the ball to each other. Correct. Alright, so now we watch it on comprehensive. Okay. And then we take this out. Okay, we got a. Okay, I haven't looked at the set pieces. Honestly, I have not looked at the set pieces. Okay, fine. You left it to your S-man. Okay, I'm not getting involved then. Set pieces, I never leave it to my S-man. I do set pieces myself, yeah. So we are playing away from home. Notice that we have the ball, and we're not wasting possession. Okay, we can do focus play on the left to draw them so that we can create more space on Martel, but we don't need to. Then we keep the ball again. See, Glavik is in the perfect position. Doesn't have to win the ball. Nice. Little Lewis gets in. Can't get past the players. It's okay. Again. There we go. That's what counter pressing is for. Within 5 seconds, you'll go, try and win the ball back. So step up much better than trying to regroup. Nice. Look at the fullback getting away. Oh, that fullback almost got inside their defense. Fullback is on the defensive line again. Nice. I like where the fullback is. And it's calling for the ball again. Again, that is a very good goal scoring opportunity. So now you got that Mazzala on the left, working with a player to release somebody into the space. Only problem with this kind of tactics, right? When you have these 3 midfielder systems, you have to have your 3 midfielders. Yeah, key pass maps. You can see that from a chalkboard. How many passes a player has made in the game. And where the passes have gone to, who received the passes, all you can find it from the chalkboard. Which will not be available in FM25. Yeah. The only problem. So you're gonna enjoy the chalkboard now. Oi, banger. Okay. But this is okay. Alright. Now I can go attacking. I should still be able to maintain. Now we go DLF on attack. Leave these 2 up there. Okay, and then we pass into space. I mean, it was almost 70% possession and we're not really trying very hard. We kept the ball away from the opposition the whole game. FM25, they use marker board. Yeah, no chalkboard. They got money already. Banger. Oh, Martel with the header down to Little Lewis. Little Lewis gets in, finds Glavik, the playmaker. Another shot. Basically all over this team. I don't know if this is what this is. I think this can work for you. Yeah. But I would definitely suggest working on the set pieces. And I wouldn't leave it to the S-man. Okay, because right now, okay, let's say I want to do your set pieces, right? Let's say I take over. How can I take over? I don't even know how this is possible. Set piece, take control. I never seen set pieces like this happen to set pieces in my life. Oh, I can't do it because it's not my save. Yeah. I will definitely set up set pieces myself. It's quite easy. Two to the near post, one to the far post, one edge of area. That's it. Yeah. No, you can take control. I mean, I mean, what I'm saying is that if I control over the set pieces, meaning I don't leave it to my S-man, I can take control anytime I want. Yeah, which is a good thing about set pieces. I don't leave it to the S-man. Yep, that's why we tackle hard on the guys outside. You see what they just did? They helped you win the ball back. Ball over the top. That's why Little Lewis has got pace, right? So we put this guy in front. So he ran through, almost got to the end of it all. You can't take control of set pieces during the match. Yeah, I know you can't take control of set pieces during the match. That's why I'm trying to say. You do not give it to the S-man. That's what I'm trying to say. Because if I am in charge of the set pieces myself, I can do whatever changes I want during the match. Yeah. If you leave it to the S-man responsibility, then the S-man you're done for lah. You know, you have to depend on what the S-man wants to give you. Which is why I never leave anything to the S-man. The finishing is just quite shoddy. Yeah. I noticed the set pieces, your best players were not attacking the near or the far post. Yeah. See? Okay, watch this. Kojic, Martel, Vitale, Glavik, Eklund, your defender. For Zamankins, your best defender. Your best two headers of the ball are here. So where is this? This is a mixed routine. Yeah. It's a mixed routine. What the person that should have been where Fosmansik should have been your best long shot. Okay, I'll tell you another thing I know that is based on discussions. I mean, okay. Developers, right? Game developing companies don't give you the best defaults, bro. They never do. Otherwise, there's no point giving a game to a person to play. Yeah. They will never do that in a million years. So if you go in thinking the S-man instructions are always going to be good, right? You must have, yeah, okay, right. Do you know that even the preset tactics, there's at least one instruction they need to take out for all the preset tactics to make them really good? Or two in this case. Some tactics need two, yeah. Like again pressing, you need to remove one instruction to make it very good. They will never give you the best, though, because it's not supposed to be. Yeah, it's not supposed to be the best again pressing tactic because as the developer made it. No, like similarly with the set pieces, never the best. Yeah, you can give them some instructions, but it will not be the best. It will not be as good as one that you create. So so I gave you something that's a bit more controlled possession, better at defending. All right. We managed to create a few situations for Banger to bang in the goals, but he didn't. God, I'm gonna be there. Your save and your players they're perfectly named right now. Banger, right? Banger was coming in to score goals, you know. We can leave it. I mean, you want to do something more, we can do this, and we can do an underlap. Now, hold on, you just watch what I'm about to do. This guy's gonna run through the middle now. Banger's gonna create. So this is another way of playing it. So you get more of the style that you want, right? Control, not helter-skelter football. And then if you want to go into a mid block with this, is fairly simple. Yeah, now it's like I'm looking for a goal, but I'm still at 66% possession. I'm just gonna go up here. I'm playing an attacking mentality. Red. Nice pass. Oh, Louis. His concentration, remember, it was a single digit, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, he should have taken a shot. When did he turn? There's too much flash. This tactic. Your players all, be more disciplined. Stop using your creative freedom so much. Creative freedom happens at higher mentalities. So sometimes when I go higher mentalities, I just put in be more disciplined. Because the creative freedom, it goes through the roof on a very attacking mentality. See, all the set pieces, you gotta take it back from the S-Man. The S-Man is doing you no favors in this game. Oh. You should be scoring like something like a goal a game from corners, man, looking at your two central defenders. Both of them can attack the near post, right? Or at least one can come in. You can tell him to attack near post. One can attack far post. I mean, there's so many ways to say. If you don't know how to set, I'll explain it very quickly. Yeah. So you got what you wanted. Beautiful. Oh, it's offside again. Little Louis, his concentration. Okay, what I would do with this boy, his concentration is quite low. Right. Consider 8. So what I would do, it's too old already. If it was me, right? If he was a youngster, he'd be doing this forever. Round outer gives you concentration. And my team training, right? I haven't seen your training schedules. I would not leave it like this, right? I would definitely have something here, okay, in my schedule, right? Yeah, this ball distribution is actually quite good. This is actually very good because this one has got concentration. So I'll take transition restrict here. I'll just add more transition restriction. You can create something quite simple, no? You just come in here, take all these, right? Okay, take some. This is actually quite good. So while coming to general attacking, general defending, okay, that's 2, right? Okay. A shadow play is almost overrated of all the sessions in the game. General attacking, then you can put like technical transition restrict. Now, you see transition restrict, right? Okay. So you got this, you got this. This is for the whole team, right? Then your players get concentration. See? Both units, no? 40-40 distribution. Transition restrict is very good. Transition restrict and ball distribution not so much. Okay. Now is this one? This one. Transition restrict. Transition restrict. Both give you. So you can take this, add attacking and defending. You got yourself something that you use the whole season. Just add this up. It's considered that significant. It's super significant, man. You want your players to score goals because they notice they're standing offside. So you always look to improve concentration. The attribute first. Because if you have, I notice the guy who's always getting offside is your player with a single digit for concentration. I don't have that problem in my team, no. Because all my players have a concentration attribute of minimum 12. Yeah. Minimum 12, the whole team. And you will always say, this guy. See, the problem with concentration is especially for midfielders, right? You want them to come back and help you defend. If they have low concentration attributes, sometimes they won't even know they're supposed to come back. So that's why it should be more important. Defensive line, I wouldn't worry, is relative to your own team. Every role in your team has got their own defensive line. Defensive line has got nothing to do with defensive duties. Yeah. The defensive line is every tier and every role will have their defensive. It's got nothing to do with attack, defend, attack duty, support duty, and all that. No. What happens is attack duty might be positioned slightly further away. It just means that it's defensive. He's got further to go for his defensive line. That's to get to his defensive line. The defensive line is where they drop to, right? The area where they're supposed to come to. That's why sometimes when you see players running, they're running with their backs to the ball. They're running because they're going to get back to their defensive line. So you always look, whether your defensive line is too high by looking at whether your players are running. Like, I'm running. I'm getting there first. I'm looking for the ball. Your defensive line is too high. Look for the play or ball over the top, that kind of thing. Wait, you got your control possession tactic. But what I now would worry about is at this point in the game, right, where I would, if it was me, right, I'd be looking at this going, damn, now I need to bring in my bench, man. Hopefully my bench can do the job in midfield. Now you got a problem. You see this? Your bench is not that good. Your bench isn't that good. So what you need to do is you need to strengthen your three positions here. And then you need to have fullbacks that can come on. So you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are the 1, 2, 3, 4. You need to go and get players there. I will never set anything up versus the opposition tactics. Why would you want to do that? You don't need to. You set up your own tactic. You don't worry about it. You set up your own system of play. There's too much thinking going on when I want to set up my defensive line versus the other team's defense. How do you know what their defensive line is? Their roles and duties won't tell you that. There's nothing in the game that will tell you what their defensive line is. The defensive line, you can't tell it. So what you have to do is you just have to look at your team and say, I'm playing away from home. Do I want to play in their half? The defensive line is, if you play much higher, what you do is when you're playing a defensive line is look at your defensive midfielders. If your defensive line is very high, what will happen is your defensive midfielders are too close to your defenders. When that happens, a ball over the top will easily beat your team. So sometimes when you're away from home, all you got to do is just shift your mentality, bring your mentality down a notch, and you're fine. I find that I spend so much time at the lower league level that I can't develop top tier players based on their attributes. That guy you showed us will be an absolute god, man, and any team. I agree with you. It's a long time I was playing lower league football. I know the feeling. Technical familiarity is bogus. Technical familiarity is the biggest. Look, people have come for bring your tactics and see me play, like change tactics every game and still win the title. Okay, so please, tactical familiarity positional familiarity is important. Okay, tactical familiarity, your team will get it in 9 games. Your players will get it in 9 games. It's an excuse people use to say that the tactic is not good enough. Or when you download a tactic and they'll tell you, you downloaded my tactics, you need tactical familiarity for it to work. Actually, that's bullshit. If your tactic was good, your players will be using it and they'll score, they win the very first game. Okay, the only reason why, your players will struggle is because of positional familiarity. Now, if you play players out of position, they might make mistakes. That I agree. Right? So that could be an issue. The other thing is, the reason why a lot of players might struggle in terms of the tactic is also because you don't have the right kind of players in your team. Like in your case, half your midfield, I would not have. In fact, your bench just now I brought out, they wouldn't be in my team. None of them will be in my team. because they got aggression is too low. Like single digit for aggression, I will never have that in my team. Like in midfield, like especially if I want a ball, like any role. Basically, anytime you want your team to win the ball or a player to win the ball in a position, he has to have aggression. That's it. There's no if, but, where, what. No, nothing. Because aggression influences how hard he works. Okay, all right. To go after a player, no, there's work rate, right? And aggression, they work hand in hand together. Work rate is how hard they work, right? Aggression is that desire to get there. Like, oh, I'm really gonna go after that guy. I want to close him down. That desire is amplified when there's aggression. So sometimes, right, you can actually have a ball winner who's got high aggression but has got only 10 for tackling. That's what I did just now with your play, and he played that position very well. So always look at aggression. Aggression is a supremely important attribute. Supremely important. It is deemed, for me, right, I will never, ever sign a player who's got 7 for aggression. Oh, thank you, not my team. We got your tactic flowing. Like, okay, I mean, we wanted control possession. I gave you control possession without changing your team too much, because this is the system that you wanted, right? So you basically, because your tactic is something like this. So what I did was I just modified it slightly so that you keep the ball a bit more effectively. But I've removed these other instructions that you have. I wouldn't play with this instruction, the invite. Now, this is too dangerous. Trap. You want to invite across, but you definitely don't want to play, because this trap outside, it just means that, this is the reason why a lot of the ball was going towards the flanks just now, because these guys are not going to do anything, just turning their body. Hey, by all means, please go this way. Trap outside doesn't mean we trap and win the ball back, though. That's a funny thing. That's one of the reasons why I really hated this instruction when it came out. Because it almost, when I read it the first time, right, I was like, pressing trap, cool. That must mean that we're going to win. Then I was thinking to myself, but then when I looked at the game and I looked at the body language and how the players were turning, right, I was like, this is not press. This is more like, by all means, go down. And then hopefully one of our players wins the ball from you. Like, dude, seriously? That's not going to work for me, man. Okay, just out to the person who's asking the question. This, let's say if I did this, right? Yeah, and I did this. Much higher defensive line. If I have 2 DMs here, good luck to me, man. The ball comes here, this or any one of these guys is going to come on the line. Anytime the ball comes this direction, I'm in trouble, because these 2 will step out with this guy. So it opens a whole gap in this area. So what you do is you drop this by 1 notch. You play a higher defensive line. So you're basically saying, I'm going to stand at the edge of the middle third. Okay? I'm not going to be all the way up here. If you want to play all the way up here, you can. I'm not saying don't do it. If you want to do this, make sure that concentration is high, and don't do this. You play one here, you play one here. So if I were to play like this, and I play these guys as fullbacks on attack, right? I'll definitely not use a DL. I will never use a regista if I wanted to play that aggressively. Then we have one guy up here winning the ball. Okay. And then I'll have one guy here attacking the center. And I'll have one guy here playing inverted. So he comes in. Then this guy could be an inside forward also. And this guy, inside forward, or even AP. AP is also work in this game. So this guy can also be an AP. Right. Fullback going this AP dropping here with working the DLP. DLP can move forward, then we can attack this area. This guy can be a complete for he can roam around. And then we can still play this tactic on positive. We can add the underlaps. Won't play it shorter. Tempo should be medium meeting this. No low, low crosses can work in this system. Then hold shape or remove. No, counter press, remove this, distribute, remove that. Okay. Yeah. This can work. Why? These guys are going to hold up. No underlap to the right, sorry. Okay. This can work. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me think. Fullback support. Alright. Or you can play this role as an inverted fullback as well. It's also possible. It's a bit more aggressive. So these are ways in which you can do all this as well. Right, now let's see. Okay, we got tactics that I have to look at as well. Okay, so now why don't we do it with this team? Okay, all right. Let's now we got bring your tactics. I got some tactics that came in with the boys. Might as well use it with this team. Okay, E Sports Interactive Tactics BYT. Rene low block counter. Oh, speaking of which, just now I was talking about set pieces, right? Take control. Okay. Alright, attack, right? See what I mean? Okay, this is terrible, man. Okay, alright, put this guy here. Put this guy here. Alright, done. Stay back. Done. Okay. Recovery defense, one staying back. Now we take we leave okay, attack near. First attack. Okay, put one attack near. This guy attack near. Then attack near. Then we take this attack ball, put him here. Okay, so we got two attack near post, put him here. Attack near. Okay, attack near, attack far. This guy can attack ball from injury area. And this guy can attack the far post. This guy can mark the keeper. Okay, look outside area, outside, stay back. Alright, you can do this. One fella is staying back. Or if you really feel, because this is your other defender. See these two? These two are defending. So this guy will be a box threat, meaning this guy will be a box threat. This attack far post, this attack ball from major is actually a player who's got jumping reach and heading. He's coming in unmarked. So you can do it like this and set everything to near post. That's one way of playing it. That's one routine. Then you can have another routine, which is a short routine, right? But short always be in swing. Okay. So in swing you got 1, 2, 3. Okay. Then you got attack. What do you call it? The thing about short corner routines, right, is you're always attacking the far post. Okay, so look at far post. Let's look. Okay, we got attack far post, and look at far post. Okay. Then you take this guy and put him here. Box threat. Attack ball from major area. And this is fine. Come short. Yep. Okay, that's it. Your short corner routine. This is for people who feel like they need to there we go. Attack. This is attack near post. A short fella to attack the near post. Okay, let's stay back. That's it. Short corner routine. What's the difference between box threat and aerial? You say, Mike. No, what happens in box threats? The game will look at this. Right? Look at the attributes. These are all long shot attributes. Look at that, it'll tell you. Box threat is always going to be they're looking for players who can read the game, who can score goals and have a good movement. Aerial threats, they're looking for players with jumping reach, who can hit the ball. Creators, they're looking for players with long shot, technique and crossing. What you want to do is also do your priority. So what's your priority here? What's the most important thing to you when it comes to corners? Apart from the corner taker, you want aerial threat? Recovery defender is number 3, which is the dumbest thing. You put the recovery defender right at the bottom. Okay? Recovery is the worst. So you put that one. They put the next highest priority is going to be your box threat. Then after that, creator. Last priority is recovery defenders. Recovery defenders are the players that are not going to cross, not going to hit, not going to shoot at goals. Correct, right? You don't want them. You got nothing. You're not contributing to any goal. I want you to stay and just help defend the team, because I can't expect you to score goals. Correct. Recovery defenders, right at the bottom. That's it. Because it's not going to do it right. It's not going to choose your best options. Now here, what happens is aerial threat, the game will set it up for you. You don't have to go in there to do it yourself. But I tend to do it myself. I'm a real knitter. I really take control of all aspects of the game. But if to do that, you just have to micromanage, which is who are my 11 players. I know who my 11 players are. Then I will know who's coming off the bench. So that will set the priority up. So I always want Virgil van Dijk to go to the near post. I always want this guy to go to the near post. I know who are the first who are attacking the near post. Okay, then I'll set it up. Then I'll make sure that those two are always a priority. Then if Virgil van Dijk goes to the bench, then I'll make sure that the bench player who's on the subs bench is number 3. That's the guy who's coming off for Virgil van Dijk. So I have my priorities and I always know who's attacking the near post, which is my goal scoring target. Then if I'm playing the short corner routine, then I will know who's attacking the far post. But when you set it up as 1, it's very simple. You don't have to worry anymore because your highest priority will be there. Because this is it's a way more effective method, and you need to do the set priority. See, where people go wrong in Football Manager is here. A lot of them go wrong. I've seen a lot of saves where I go like, why is your creator right at the bottom? Because you see, the priority is like whoever is left. Now you see the creator. You're right. If our creator is number 4, right? If I really want my creator to be, creator also is these two guys. No? Bang. If I want my creator to be the 3rd one, so my aerial threats are important, but these two guys are going to cross the ball to the far post. So, taker, these two, right? So, the 3 of them have to be corner taker and creator, right? So, the creator is number 2. Right? So, you put the creator there. So, these guys are the creators, right? The 3rd priority is going to be aerial takers. Now, look at this now. Well, now, if one of these guys has got high long shots, crossing, you might have a problem, then you have to think about it. If your whole team you got a whole team of giants, then I suggest you go through it. There's not a hard and fast rule, but you need to understand what this means. This order determines which set piece category is prioritized when players are being assigned set piece instructions on the match day. So your creators, for me, like in my tactic, right, aerial threats is number 1. For me, in mine, aerial threats is number 2 and creators is number 3. Box threats is number 4. Correct. Whole team of, exactly, Kimpy. Whole team of Harry Maguires. This means I have a whole team of Virgil van Dijks. Then, after my Virgil van Dijks have taken their positions, all the Kevin De Bruyne's are coming. Okay, all these Kevin De Bruyne's, put them here. So that's it. This is the best order to set it in. Because the default one is wrong. The default one does not do it properly. Yeah, you need to actually go into the game. Most people don't do this. They're like, oh, why am I not scoring? Why is wrong my tactic? I go and download a tactic. Half the time, right, your tactics are fine. You know that the majority of you are making very good tactics. It's just that you're not setting certain things in the game, right? Like, you ever wonder why, so you went to download a corner routine because everybody's scoring a lot of goals from corners, right? This was your thought was good. And then when you saw the corner, it's just almost the same as yours, right? How come yours is not scoring? Why? Because one fella is in the box threat. One extra person is in the box threat. No, it's not. It's because of this. So set it up. If you do this, it won't take you long. So come short is okay. Then look outside, long shot, stay back. I think you guys have seen me with my corner routine, right? I was at one point so bored with corners, right? I had everybody attacking. Corners, another thing about corners and set pieces is a numbers game. It's a numbers game. Why do you need 2 fellas staying back when you got 2 at the edge of the area? Oh, that's something that you want to bear in mind. Okay, now let's see what... Okay, now we got to play... Okay, let's go. Quick pick. I'll let the S-man do it. Okay, let's look at the tactic. Winger... Recortista, oh my god. Okay, DLP, Volante, wise. Volante, fullback. Okay, good. Like the tactic. Tactic can work. Return holiday. Return from date. Okay, match date. Okay, done. I take it to another level. Ask go. No, they don't let you. They don't allow you to set the goalkeeper to take corner. Yeah, I don't think so. I have my goalkeepers taking free kicks and penalties. I tried corners also. I don't think you can. Yeah. Goalkeepers are not one of the fellas that you can. You can do it, okay. If you braver than me, like Kimchi, you go and do it. I only do it free kicks. I only do free kicks with goalkeepers. I don't have the guts to do, especially Destiny. Manually do it? No. Okay, so let's see how this tactic does. All right, let's go. So it's because this tactic comes from Discord, I have to, I cannot touch a tactic for the first 45 minutes. That's the rule. If it comes from Discord, we are not allowed to touch. Hands off. I love that part of the game. I think there was a time when these guys were doing some crazy things with tactics. I was really in trouble. I was like, 45 minutes, I can't do anything. I was like, no, I gotta change something. Okay, not bad. I like what I'm seeing. Yeah, I like what I'm seeing. Yeah, it's looking okay in the transition. Not too many players are running forward, helter-skelter. It's always a bad sign when you get a big gap between the strikers and your midfield. Lovely. Oi! Concentration. Zero, man, that guy. The one in the bandana, we should shoot him. They're around the keeper. Yeah, it's the guy's the bandana's fault. Then he's shaking his head. Nevzgat Kumak. He's taking off his shirt as well. What's he doing? Exercise. It's his fault, huh? This guy. Look at him. He can't. He's got his head down, man. Who's this guy? Oh my god. There you see. What is aggression? I asked you can send tactic. You should know better, Kimchi. Nevzat to Mac. Of course you can. I gave you back child points. You gotta take him off. In fact, I'm gonna take him off. I can't take him off now. It's 5 minutes. Okay, let's go to extended highlights. I can't take him off. Actually, a tactic will work. When you have a trequartista, your two midfielders need high aggression. Otherwise, you're in trouble. Because a trequartista can't be expected to defend. Hey, Kimpi, there's a one hand run in this team. Is he your player or not? This is what Destiny arrived in somebody else's save. Vitali. Yours is Omekoku or Luki. Sorry, I forgot. I'm seeing there's plenty in this tactic that I like. I just think that half the time when we make mistakes with this game, it happens because we did not choose the right players. That's all. Duffy. Oh, they should have scored. They should have scored, man. Benze. Did we aim near post? We didn't set our corner takers, right? Oh, sheesh. This is not mine. Is it? Attack near attack. Okay. Can. Near post. In swinger lah, you idiot. Swinger. No wonder the ball is not going towards goal. Signing the right player is more important than a tactic. Exactly. Yeah. Oi, sidestep. The short corner routine was good. The guy just didn't want to finish the ball. He just passed the ball to the keeper. The real reason why people struggle with this game is because they always sign the wrong players. Yeah, they choose the wrong players for the tactic. I want a player to win the ball in midfield. Aggression, 8. Okay. I want to play game pressing. Why isn't it working? Concentration, 8. Okay. That's it. Nothing. This game there's no rocket science to this game. No. Aggression, important. Concentration, important. Work rate, important. You got these 3, golden. Half your team can play football. I mean, the tactic is doing okay. We just have missing ingredients in some of the players. I will take off next part later. Right players or right tactic? Correct, Spurs. Lower league is even easier, no? Jumping reach acceleration. Because you cannot find a lot of great players, right? The first thing I look for when I'm playing lower league football, right? Look for tallest player in the free transfer market first. Okay, all tall players considered. Jump, put one corner. Okay, now let's look for all the fastest players. Okay, very good. Anybody fast and tall? Okay, now we check. That's how I used to play. That's basically it, man. Lower league football. All right, let's go and look for this guy. Okay, put him here. You useless. Get off the pitch. Benzi. Concentration 8. Banger. You do the job. You got a name. I hope you have the game. Aussie Menzik. You sound like a song. Ondo get lost. You sing. We left it to the ass-man to come up with the team selection. Guess what he does? The ass-man went and central defenders, you put one short guy beside a reasonably tall guy. That's it. Yeah, managers get tunnel vision on shiny technical skills, correct? Yeah, brute force the game. It's brute force. I mean, acceleration, jumping reach, that's enough. But, you never know. Sometimes you get a dud like Darwin Nunes in your team. Exactly, yeah, that's it. Official MKP, good morning, how are you? Or just do the Dal JIT and sign players. Hey, correct, Antelope. Yeah, if you see a player there with a name like Bone, Good Night, Dick Knight, sign them. Don't ask questions later. Don't look at his attributes. You'll be good. Bound to be good. If you see a player's name Bambi, don't sign. Okay. Any fella got a name Bambi? No. If he sees a name The Cock, that's the one. Okay, that's the player you put in your team. Like Pastor. Come on now. Why would you have Banger? I tell you, you got to sign. If I see a fella's name Banger, I guarantee you he's in my team. Estimate how you, man. He's offside though. His concentration is 8. This is what happens when you got players with a low concentration. There we go. Offside traps will be triggered more often by players who've got low concentration. Alright, Liam Little Lewis. You also another one. Okay, Pastor. Pastor, you come off. Liam, you come on. Okay. Then Martel. Alright, Martel, we need goals. Fullback attack. Fullback attack. Let's go attacking. We don't do low block. We don't get low block can work, but we need to bang this kid the early cross. He's playing a low block system. That's something that he's saying. We've got to go mid. Because this tactic that we got from Matty is a low block tactic. So low block tactics are like that. You're sitting back, you're soaking pressure. But if you want to play a low block, right, the worst role in a low block is actually a trequartista. I don't mind Shadow Striker, but Trequartista is the worst role because you're thinking that he's gonna come all the way back to help you to receive the ball and play one over the top, but you got DLF on support or a complete forward. So how does that really help? Yeah, so you think that Trequartista might swap positions with him, might as well play a Shadow Striker. Darwin Nunes has no concentration attribute. Yeah, I think next season he's gone from Liverpool. Yeah, next slot is that enough. Even I think Trent Alexander-Arnold is also gone. Trent Alexander-Arnold is already, I think, looking at a place to stay in Spain. Sad to see him go, but if he wants to go. So I think if you want to play a low block, don't play a track. Track and low block, I don't think it's a good match in heaven, because you're gonna struggle to. It's like you want a low block and you want somebody to help you come back. Yeah, maybe he might be in that position to help you defend. Then in that case, don't play Volante. Okay, if you want to play a low block with a Trequartista, don't play a Volante there. Play like maybe a DM on support as well. That way you get two roles, and then what you do at the back, instead of, you want to keep Trequartista, you keep Trequartista. But what you do here is you play a DM on support. Right? And you tell him to take more risks. That's all you need. Okay? Oh, sorry, you central midfielder. Okay, I'm sorry. That way, you don't have to depend on the Trequartista. Then you can say that then the Trequartista just has to drop deep, but you already got two players in front of him that are marshalling the area because of Volante isn't going forward. Yeah, that's what I realized. So what you can do if you want to do a Trequartista, that two-prong attack in the middle, then have the two guys in front. Then you got a very nice low block. Because then what will happen is this can easily go all the way down here. You play a standard defense here and drop this some more. And you got a tactic that doesn't move too much. Pinky Press, how are you, bro? Long time no see. It is a simple, very hard for the opposition to get into that. You creating that block, a 4-4 block, which is very, very difficult to penetrate. And then when the ball goes deep, then the Trequartista might come, because the Trequartista not guaranteed. He's no guarantee that he's going to draw all the way back. So you can get your low block working. The best low block is the 4-4-2. The best low block is the 4-4-2. 4-2-3-1s are so as low blocks, because the AMs are too far away. The 4-1-4, the 4-4-1-1 is also a very good low block. The best low blocks, 4-4-2, 4-4-1-1. Those are hands down the best low blocks. For me, this will be a much better low block. Then what you do is you play this guy as a winger on attack. Winger on attack. Then you got this as a low block. Then you got a fullback. You can play this fullback on attack. And you can play this fullback on attack. And you play this as a DM on support. Then you get this guy to take more risks. Now you got yourself an excellent. You got a low block, but don't DLF on support. Then it's like there's two decision makers here. One waiting for the other to go past. But then when you doing the launching, right? And then you just want to feed these two. So this can be a low block as well. Very strong low. It'll be a very strong low block because they can't penetrate you through the middle or the flanks. They lose the ball here. This guy will drop this way, and sometimes they'll they might swap positions. So this could actually work. Okay, next game. Next tactic. Why am I saying next game? I don't know why I always get hungry nowadays. I've been working out. I lost a lot of weight. Now I'm getting hungry a lot, man. My metabolic rate is crazy nowadays. BYT. We are yeah, baby. Now it's called Diagnosis. Yeah. Next game. Eintracht Frankfurt. December is the ugliest month. Oh, is it? Everything is in rush. People should be kinder, paradoxically. I know people should be kinder in December, right? I'm also the same. I wonder why. Oh, all these missiles should stop flying over each other's heads. Christmas is coming. All I see is death and destruction nowadays. Well, things are gonna get more exciting next year, I guess. Right, counter press counter again. Right. Poacher, nice. Stays in the area. Winger, AP with Rome. Okay. Okay. I see nothing wrong with this tactic. Yeah. Except for the AI manager and his predilection for choosing Ondo for some reason. Only the AI manager is too much. People are super stressed looking for presents. I done my Christmas shopping already. Just gave my nephew my nephew's. Just put a few. I gave my sister-in-law some presents to put under the Christmas tree for a nephew. That's it. Even though my religion, I'm not Christian. I still believe in. I celebrate all holidays. Every holiday is a good holiday. You're a Taoist, I'll celebrate. You're a Zoroastrianism, I'll celebrate. All. I love to peace and goodwill to all creatures on the planet. The world is too cold. The main reason I never use the quick pick is because the bench. Yeah, no, quick pick is dangerous. Yeah. I would never recommend quick pick to anyone. Yeah. Get to know your players and pick yourself. The only reason I do quick pick is because I like the disaster that comes with the S-Man. And I go, oh no, what happened? It's all, entertainment. Yeah, on paper you should do it yourself. Don't ever quick pick. Because the S-Man is a walking disaster. I remember once I started a game, right? I decided, because I'm streaming, so I'm talking to you guys. I played it. Next thing I know, my goalkeeper is actually an outfield player. That was hilarious. And my goalkeeper was actually a DM. The outfield player was the goalkeeper. I was like, hey, dude, seriously, right? Oh, sheesh. Middle of the street. Oh, man. Oh, that's a terrible. Oh, yeah. Again, outswinger. Why am I doing this to myself? Let me go in swinger. If you're to aim to near post, right, always make sure it's an in-swinger or out-swinger. Harder to hit. Before going away from goal, you got to crane your head just to change the direction. Whereas in-swingers, all you got to do is glance the ball into the back of the net. Yeah. Champions League will be an issue. Yeah, you need lag or depth. You got lag or depth. But you see, looking at this, right, they can play a lot of systems. Yeah, we switch to 4-2-3, but easy. You're gonna buy a DM. Okay, that's all enough. Yeah, tactic is fine. I won't change it. It's a good tactic, man. Zini. Plus, man, your tactic is quite good. Yeah, I got not. what am I gonna do, man? I've changed one or two things. That's about it. Oh, the penalty. Just when I say it's a good tactic, we give up a penalty against Frankfurt. After this Bukong, I'll show you guys the relic holders and share with you what happened, how I beat the Yin Tiger. I'll tell you the story of how I beat Yin Tiger. Just send your tactic. You have to spoil the party. Castamere also send his tactic. Okay, that's how the tactics coming in now, no? Oh, very quick. Oh, woodwork. Not bad. We can berate the team. Oh, no wonder. Let's go attacking. We haven't changed the tactic yet, so we're gonna do that soon. Okay. Just want a small little things. AP fine, DRP fine, pass into space fine, everything fine. Counter press fine, invite. Okay, actually the only thing I wanted to do was change the mentality and up the press. That's it. Did I touch Rashford? I didn't touch Rashford. Oh, sorry, the subject of Rashford. Marcus Rashford gone now. Wants to go. I think it's his personal decision, right? I mean, if he cannot fit into the manager's plans and he wants to, he's not bigger than the club. Gone now. Okay, I have faith in your tactical system. The only thing we have an issue with right now is the number of players. That's it. So, look, Ruben Amorim, like I said, when it was announced that Ruben Amorim is going to be a Manchester United manager, right? It was like the first guy to tell everybody, look, you got yourselves a legendary, who's going to be a legend in your club. Amorim will become legend, I tell you. He will be able to do what no other fella has been able to do. And already he's beaten Manchester City twice this year. Which other manager has done that? When do you think Pep will recover his form? He's about to leave he's already announced, right? He's about to announce he's leaving Manchester City. His low point of his life. Okay, look, tactic is fine. Don't change it. I like it. Leave it. Yeah. Okay, complete wing back along this corridor. Maybe not. Maybe, okay, roam. Okay, I get why you did that. Like, you want him to roam inside now. Okay, leave it. Yeah, if you have that kind of a play in your tactic, go for it now. Other than that, nothing else. Right? There's nothing to change in your tactic. Your tactic is good. Yeah. He doesn't need underlaps as well. Yeah. Not even on the bench. Yeah. Rashford and Garnacho were involved in the league. That's it. Good luck to. But who knows? Maybe it was Rashford and Garnacho who leaked it to the press because they're pissed off that they never got a chance to play. But yeah, it's always over. Yeah. Okay, your tactic is fine. Don't change it. It's a good tactic. Leave it. Yeah. Hey, we got extra time. Pokal. We don't have players, man. After this. Okay. We'll put Milovic here. And then we'll put another fella. Who's this? You come and play lah. Doesn't matter. Ben Lopez. You look like a fullback. Okay. Simon Fenzi. You look like a winger. Okay. Banger. You gonna bang in a few goals for us today, so you go forward. Okay. Hey, that's how we determine who's playing. Hey, that's how we know who's playing forward, right? Banger. He's a banger. So as long as your name is Banger, you're a scorer. Okay, that's it. Okay. So this is what we do when we analyze tactical systems. We analyze player names first. No, I'm not. I'm just saying. I had to put somebody else because the other guy was failing to score. With the name, a little man. I don't think he puts any fears. It doesn't make the opposition afraid. Look at that. We make tactical changes, the players start believing in themselves. Who's playing up front? Banger. We're gonna win this. Even though he didn't score. Hey, Fenzi, what is wrong with you? Did I bring you on? I did. No, I didn't. Yeah, alright, that's it. Yeah, tactic is fine. Yeah. Thing. Yep. Easy can busy. I mean, I just reacted that way because I saw a player's name was Martel. Oh, nice. Look at that. Beautiful. Fancy is still running. He looks like he's barely able to stand up, man. Okay, Kulos Bananos. Nice. Dr. JIT's diagnosis of your tactical system. Good. You have look in good health. There's no necessity for you to take any kind of medication. Right? Your next checkup will be in a year's time. Okay. Don't have to come. Okay, don't have to submit any more tactics. Okay, all right. You're fine. Good to go. Go enjoy your football. Play without fear of any health repercussions. Oh. Yeah, even if they score a goal, I still think it's a good tactic. You know, this one. Whereas score one more, score your goals, needs to do a better job of choosing players. You know, every time he's taking the wrong players. I never washes his hands properly every time before he eats his meal. That's why he's always going to the toilet. Okay, that's the one. Okay. All right, I like this. I like the tactic. The tactic is nice. Nice tactic. Okay. What have we got next? Let's see. Wasim Khan, we did tactics. We need a file for Discord tactics. We got uploads. We got a few. We got spell riveting custom mirror. Rene logo done. Get download too. Riveting a regista. The link was in chat earlier. You gotta scroll up. Oh, you got the link in the Discord channel, right? Under Bigger Tactics. Yeah. All right, wing back, CM support. I'm not a big fan of this. Yeah. Regista, okay, then these guys better have ball winner. They better have ball winner slapped around their face. Okay, Little Lewis, Daffy. Shorter passing, step up more. Okay, I won't change it. I mean, yeah, okay. You know, the only thing I would change is this defensive line. That's it. It's a very aggressive possession-based tactic. If you look at this tactic, right? You got two inside forwards coming, this guy roaming, this guy's coming up. Then look at the off-the-ball movement, right? So, off-the-ball 19 jobs is very good. He's going to get into goal-scoring positions. This guy's off the ball, very good. Now, these two both are going to get into goal-scoring positions. Glavik is going to be Regista. He's got these two wing-backs also getting up the pitch. A lot of dribbling going on in this tactic. Yeah. I would be very, very... personally, I don't like wing-backs. Yeah, they tend to lose the ball. So if you were to play wing-backs in your system, I would go, okay, make sure that they have very good dribbling first touch. Yeah. Otherwise, you could run into some trouble. Early morning Sunday already, we have to defend from the flanks. Like 5 minutes into the game, we lost to the flanks. Again, we're defending the flanks again. Usually, right, I attribute this to the wingbacks losing the ball. Italy. Oh, the woodwork. Not bad, huh? He got inside. But it's interesting, right? Because if you're using wingbacks and you got all these support duties that's just holding, then you might just want, no, I leave it first. I was just thinking, you got CMs as support. So you actually have one outlet, one driving force in your tactic, which are the wingbacks, which is fine. Leave it. If you got really good dribblers, leave it. Then there'll be a lot of driving down the flanks. They bring the ball forward. That's probably one time I agree, because I was thinking you don't have a CM on attack. You don't have a player that's actively trying to get into the AM tier from the central midfielder position. So I was okay, fine. Yeah. Then they got inside forwards in front as well, so they get into the half space. So the wingbacks get a lot of open space in front of them. So when I looked at it, I went, yeah, it could work. It could work. And you still get some decent numbers. Don't change your tactic. Again, this is fine. You might end up in situations where you are going to you see this? Pass into space, shorter passing, tempo standard, you work ball into the box, you're not going to see a lot of crosses. Then you got through balls going to the middle. I'll leave it now. Regista trying to play one over the top. Center mids might play the ball through to the inside forwards. Yeah, I can see this tactic working. But once again, right, and I want to be categorically clear about this. 4-3-3s do not give you 3 XG per game. They don't. They can never do that because the tactic defense is 7 players. So this is actually a defensive formation. It's not an aggressive formation. An aggressive formation would be the 4-2-3-1. In those kind of tactics, you might see 2.7 XG, but these kind of tactics you want. Little Lewis is gonna have to come off. You don't lose a Little Lewis. So you might see something like this. Great possession, low XG. So if this is what you're happy with, stay. If this is what you're familiar with, stay. But if you wanted it not to do that, then you have to take more risks. Yeah. Now I'll show you what I would do, right? I'll play a CM on attack. On this side, I'll play a fullback on support. And I'll tell him to... everybody knows what I'm about to do next. Everyone knows by now. Okay, let's go. See, your backline already got yellow cards. Okay, that's how I do it. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I'm talking about the whole season. Yeah, 1-2 games you're bound to get like high score. You can still get high scores. I'm not saying you always get. You will never get. I'm not saying that you will not get big score lines once in a while. All I'm saying is there's a higher chance that there's a high chance that you're gonna produce matches where the scoreline is gonna have an XG of 1.7, 1.5, 1.8. You're not gonna see like 3 XG, 2.74 non-penalty XG, 2.6 non-penalty XG. On average, on average, you're not gonna see that. No? I'm talking about the whole season, one whole season played, not one game, one season. That means your average XG, non-penalty XG, is 2.74. You're not gonna see it. You might see with a 4-2-3-1. You might even see with a 4-4-2, but you'll never see with a 4-3-3. That means your average XG is 2.7. And your average number of goals scored is in the region of about 3 per game. 3 non-penalty goals. I see people try with 4-3-3. Like, they go like, I want to get like a 40 goal scorer with a 4-3-3. And I'm going, I don't know, man. They're not going to be easy. And you see, the 4-3-3 always leaves that flank open on the sides. I mean, like, if this is where this tactic is going, carry on. It works, yeah, but this tactic can work, yeah, but I probably wouldn't change it too much. I mean, like, if I wanted to play it a bit more aggressively, I would CM on attack, play on support, this guy coming up, maybe an inverted fullback on defense here, this guy becomes an inside forward on attack, so I get 2 punching bags here. Maybe it's working. Yeah, you wanted to play with this thing, as I noticed, you wanted to play with a register. Yeah, I know. There'll be a CCC because there's nobody near the area, nobody defending the area. Sometimes the goalkeeper's out of position, because you have to remember SI's way of calculating XG is different. Yeah, it's very different because they also consider the goalkeeper's position. Not all companies' XGs are the same. It's very not all companies have the same way to calculate XG. Some companies don't consider that, because as I said it very clearly, their model is different from maybe like if you were to go and see Opta and all that. It's a different model. Let's see what other tactics we got. Go payment straight away. Okay, or you put that. Today is the 18th. Oh, we got one. Score your goals. Thanks for the 8 months, brother. Thank you for the 8 months. Okay, we got one tactic here. Another 4-3-3. Okay, cool. Oh, today 4-3-3 lovers. All your 4-3-3 lovers are in the house. I'm like the last. Or try to convince me, I actually like the 4-3-3. I do. Some of my best tactics for FM24 were the 4-3-3 tactics. Okay, anybody remember or not? I made one crazy 4-3-3, right? It's just that I think, was it Gambit? Yeah, that was my best 4-3-3 for the season. I used the Libero in that one. Yeah. I used 4-3-3 as well. I just like tactics that score like a lot of goals. So when I want a tactic that scores a lot of goals, I won't play 4-3-3, because I was forced into that mode of approaching tactics because of Destiny. Because Destiny, I was playing against all the super teams, right? So I had no choice. Okay, I couldn't play a 4-3-3 because I need to outscore them and I need to score lots of goals compared to the AI. The AI had all these 200 CA, 200 PA players, and I don't have that. So I needed to find an edge, and I found an edge by creating a tactical system that produced like something like on average, right, 3 clear-cut chances per game. So I went for that route, and that's when I discovered. That's when I was doing that. When I was doing all that, and I started looking at the numbers, and I went like, wow, okay, the 4. So that's when I had started ranking formations by tier, meaning the super tier and the normal tier. So what I consider super tier, I don't call them meta, super tier tactics, okay, are the 4-2-3-1s, the 4-4-2s, right? These are the super tiers. Meaning these tactics, they can create a lot of goal scoring opportunities. The 4-3-3 was in a normal tier. It wasn't a super tier tactical system, because it would always leave a vulnerability. Yeah, I know. Everybody will have their favorites. That's why I say these are your favorites. These are my favorites. Okay. Yeah, everybody will have favorites. I'm not suggesting that I'm right and you're wrong. Yeah, because at the end of the day, it's going to be what you're familiar with as well. Always play what you are comfortable with, not what somebody else says you should be playing. Wow, this is so cool, man. AP. Who's this? So this is Kimpik Moni's tactic. This is one creative super tactic. See what I saw is a central vertical where a player is a goalkeeper, right? Like tap in, right? Nothing else. Yeah. My highest XG goal in Football Manager is 0.83. Even higher than a penalty. The player was literally doing a tap in with the goalkeeper completely out of position. The goalkeeper was on the other side. So we moved the ball around so much. By the time the ball was going, the goalkeeper was on the other side, and then the ball went in. The guy just had to do a tap in. 0.83 is the highest XG I've ever had. And we did it twice with the tactic I'm using. Yeah. So whatever, at the end of the day, you should be happy playing the game, right? It's the only way. I mean, I'm the kind of person, Football manager, I have to be entertained. It's not about clean sheets, no. For me, it's like entertainment, man. I score one. If I score 2 goals or 3 goals, I don't mind if the AI scores 1. Yeah, that kind of thing. No, I don't want clean sheets. I like clean sheets, but man, I want entertainment. So this year was the year I became more psychotic. I started going for tactical systems that only have 1 player defending. I mean, when I'm attacking the ball, when I'm attacking the area, I only have 1 fella. In my rest defense, there's only 1 player. Yeah, because every other place, yes, they're positioned in the rest defense kind of setup, but they're very high up the pitch. So if I lose the ball and they attack the channels, then I will finally know what Pep Guardiola feels like. Pep Guardiola is going through that thing right now where, the teams are just attacking him down the lanes. He's like, he cuts a really sorry look, man. I feel for him. Hey, look, your tactic is okay, man. I told you, right, Kimpy. Tactic of the week already, Yeah. It can work. AP on the flanks can work. I think it was Spurs fan, Zany? Was it Zany? Oh, Whiplash. It was Whiplash that mentioned it first. We all on our Discord, right? Whiplash was the first guy to talk about it. He just wished that Klopp had stayed 1 more season. So he said, no, I think Klopp already knew that the downfall was coming. So he thought, you are friends. Shake your hand. I'll go first. Hey, they probably had barbecue. While he was barbecuing his burger, he was thinking to himself, man, somebody's going to barbecue your ass very soon. Hey, look, Kimpy, there's no need to change the tactic. Yeah, leave it. I know. Don't play what I'm doing. Mine's I love doing that now. FM25 would be interesting. I think the guys, I think there'll be a few content create. Yeah, this is the week. I think SI is going to do their public-private alpha testing. Public-private alpha testing. It's not. They probably announced it, right? They did announce FMCC guys will be able to go to London to take a peek at FM25 and share their thoughts, right? I think it's going to happen this week, before Christmas. I think it's going to happen. Yeah, it has to happen. It has to happen before the turn of the year. Because if they announce March as the day that the game is going to be released, right? So alpha will be in January. Public beta will probably be alpha. Private alpha will start in January. Then the private alpha, is never public alpha. So private alpha will be somewhere in January, and then the public beta or the public beta will probably happen February. Yeah. What's that to say about your tactic? I won't change any players. You see, this is why when people go, they say, how does this tactic even work? 2 APs, right? They hold up the ball, they come a bit narrow. 2 inverted fullbacks, they control the flanks. One roaming playmaker, it can work. Yeah. Let's just check out nothing wrong with this tactic. I know it seems insane, but we'll let it run a day first. AP will hold up ball, tackle harder, hold up ball. CM attacking here, CM attacking here. See these 2 coming to the middle with the CF holding, right? And inverted fullback is just holding his position. So all these guys are just doing ting, wait to pass the ball to these 2 players. Okay, well, Kimpy suddenly became so good at making tactics, huh? Not by anything safe. Guess what? Everybody can try a tactic now. Star binding is in the public folder now. Safe. I put it in a Discord folder as well. Now remember all these tactics, right? In the folder aren't mine. These are all your tactics. Kimpick Monet. Done. Again, no. Our Discord is got a lot of crazy theoreticians nowadays, making tactics. Many of you. NPP. I can retire, man, nowadays. I remember like 10 years ago, right? We were doing this for the time. I was so involved. That technique looks very similar to what you're running right now. You see? I told you guys, all these great minds all think alike. Okay, let's go to E. Okay, we come in here. Star binding. One. Alright. Okay, this is a tactic that came from somebody who got the link earlier. When I put it into chat. Haha. You didn't notice, right? Another tactic. 433 box D inverter. Okay. This tactic will work. Problem is you need a really fast inverter wing back, and you need to make sure that 17 this guy can do it. You just have to make sure that these players have stamina. That's it. Just have to make sure they have stamina. Acceleration and stamina. Acceleration, stamina, anticipation, and concentration. Now, how much acceleration? Minimum 15. How much concentration? Minimum 13. Why? Inverter wingbacks have got to double the area to protect. Double the area to protect. Not a bit, no. Double, no. Yeah, I know. This tactic will work. 100%. I see this tactic working already. Yeah. No issue with this tactic. It's a good tactic. We put the calendar. The guy's name is Calendar. Jerry, at the moment I say calendar, is there a pin-up girl, Miss January, all came to my head at one go. I was like, what's wrong with me today? There, immediately, the first thought in my mind was Miss February, Miss March. Was Manzik, what are you doing here? Ben Lopez, you come here. Okay, done. That's it. Miss February, Miss March. Bruh, hey, Warong, it will work, this tactic. Very nice tactic. Yeah. And I'm looking at the PIs, right? And do I see a lot of PIs? No, right. I love it when tactics don't come with a lot of PIs, though. The only ones I add is here nowadays. Or here, since I'm playing the false fullbacks nowadays. Yeah, RMD can work. Yeah, probably RMD is. People are expecting RMD to score a lot of goals. That's the funny thing. To ask Warong is on YouTube. Warong, customer is asking, how much success have you had using a roaming round outer? Has he scored lots of goals for you? Has he scored a lot of goals? How many goals has he scored for you, your round outer? I think about 10 to 15 goals in a season. I think your goals are distributed quite well among your top 3 players, not just one player. Hey, Ramdaughter, you see what he's doing? Out there. There he's attacking that space. That's the thing is you have to remember that the Ramdaughter, what I like about the Ramdaughter sometimes, right, is the fact that because he goes wide, he explores the space, and he'll pull that fullback out of position. Not bad, right? I mean, I like that. I actually love that transition. See that? See where he is? Yeah, he's coming in. Warong said on average. 10 goals a season is fine. Yeah. But even Thomas Muller wasn't leading at that point, Thomas Muller was playing the Ramdaughter those days. He wasn't exactly plastering the whole league as a top scorer. Banger, nice. Ooh, lovely. I like this tactic. Nice. Oh yeah, I see your tactics got a lot of jumping reach. Yes. Easy can peasy, yeah. Yeah, I don't. There's no issue with this tactic. Very nice. Very nice. DLP, Mazala, box-to-box midfielder, Ramdauter, inside forward, advanced forward. Okay, you know, people all know, right? Okay, I think, right, the one thing I would change in this tactic, right, is this guy. I'll just change the picture. That's the only thing I'll change. Why? Because the poacher holds the defenders together. Oh yeah, maybe AFs can work. Sorry. In this case, yeah, AF will work. Okay, let me think. I'm going to try something else. I'm going to try something different. Deep line forward support. Okay, he drops off and the Ramdauter goes around him. I mean, my third season as manager as Intrudian in the Belgian League. My Ramdauter inside and striker scored 10 to 12 goals a season, while my box-to-box scores about 6. Yeah, that's good. All the goals are well distributed. Perfect. Yeah, don't change the system, man. Me now, I'm just playing differently because I want a DLF to drop. I want a Ramdauter to score, get into more dangerous positions. I want a bit more movement in the final third. That's it. I'm not saying it's an improvement in the tactic, it's just a different way of doing it. Yeah. But the reason why advanced forward works, right, is because the advanced forward is going to play behind the, rather try and pull those defenders further away, right? So, see, so he's going to pin them back. Now, if I play a DLF on support, what will happen is the DLF will encourage those the central defenders to step up a bit more. Now, when that happens, right, Ramdauter can try and break the offside trap and get behind them. So that my AF won't score a lot of goals, but the DLF won't score a lot of goals, but he'll be the decoy. The decoy for that's the thought behind it. On the whole, I think the tactic is fine. It's great, man. It's a nice tactic. Yeah. I mean, you see, okay, have you noticed one thing, right? We played with 3 different tactics, right? Hey, did you see a big change in the team? Firstly, I mean, yeah, okay, granted, they're all almost 4-3-3s. So it's like, you know, if you were to change your tactic and the roles, right? The hit isn't that bad if it's the same, like roughly the same mentality, okay? Same tempo. To some extent, almost like the same shit. Like you're playing a back 4, you go to a back, you're playing another tactic that's a 4. Yeah, it won't be so bad if you make a change. Except, yeah, we considered one. Right, that was after I made my change. I made the change, so. The only problem with tactics like this, something, yeah, just this all. Probably I play him on support, not defend duty. But on the whole, I wouldn't change the tactic. No, there's no need to. It's still a decent system. Boom, boom! Borussia Mönchengladbach and Borussia Dortmund. Oh no, corner. Corner. Now we're 3-2 down. Oh no, restore parity. The only problem with this kind of back for this 3 is when you need to do substitutions, you gotta change all 3. And if you don't, right, that's when the AIs score against you. See what I mean? I know watch. Ever since I didn't sub the 3 in midfield, we're struggling, no. Yeah, we struggle towards the end. No. Yeah, throwing curves, but the other thing, the reason why we're struggling is because I didn't make any substitutions. This is how dangerous it is to play a 4-3-3, in my opinion. Because you lose control of midfield so easily when all your 3 midfielders get tired. Because your wingers don't come back in time, right? So the only thing you can depend on is a quick breakout. No, that's all. But if the AI gets a chance to put pressure on you, that's it. Your midfield is not going to help. Yeah, they go past the midfield like they go past the midfield like paper mache. See? So if I were to play a 4-3-3, I'll have whenever I play 4-3-3s in Football Manager, I always call them the most expensive formation in the game. Because you always need 6 midfielders in your tactic. You need like your squad to have like at least minimum 5 midfielders. Because if you don't, your bench has got at least 3. At least one of the midfielders can play as a fullback. Why should be struggling? Yeah, I mean, I would leave it, but if you don't have the midfield, you're in trouble. Hey, so how are you, man? All right, guys. So, guys, well, that's Diagnosis, the show, the new show now. Yeah. So this is a new show where I'll take a look at saves as well as your tactics and share my thoughts. So it's brilliant. We've seen some very interesting tactics. Thanks for popping those tactics in. And one thing though, we are definitely going to be doing something in a short while's time. For those guys who've been following me with Blackmail Wukong, I'll be talking about that on later. So, I want to thank everyone for popping in. I have to go and put the kids to sleep. They're about to go to bed right now. Let me put them to sleep and I'll be with you guys in half an hour to 45 minutes. Okay? So, thanks for coming in today. Hope you had fun. I certainly did. Please stay safe. I shall see you tomorrow for another episode of that wonderful show called Destiny. Yes, the Destiny series. So, stay safe, guys. I'll see you soon.